I'm Joan Bannan. I've lived in Bernards Township for the past 25 or so years, and I was honored to serve as a member of the Township Committee. When I was on the Township Committee my first year, there was an effort to work together. There was, of course, not agreement among all the committee members, but there were a group of us who were dedicated to civilly discussing and debating those issues. If you've watched any of the past Township Committee meetings, you would see quite a show. There's much chaos, there's infighting, and that's not appropriate, and it's not good for our town, it's not good for our community. What I like most about Brett and John is that they are men of service. And in my opinion, that's who we need in government leadership. People who are there not because of self-interest or inflated ego, but people who want to serve. After a successful career on Wall Street, John Tompkins devoted his efforts to serving others, raising funds for veterans and other groups, and he did it by making this delicious chocolate. Every Easter, I make sure that I get some for my grandkids, my kids. We are people of chocolate, and he serves our purpose as well as helping veterans and other people who are less fortunate. Brett also has dedicated a good portion of his life in service towards others. He participated with his kids when they were in school in the forensics and the marching band, and he's a member of God's Co-op Pantry. When I ran for Township Committee, it was very important to me as a resident of our town that there was more balance, more presence at the table of people who thought differently than each other, but were committed to serve our community, to make it better. Brett and John want to bring a more proactive presence and balance to the Township Committee, which definitely needs a breath of fresh air. What we see in elections sometimes is that people don't vote all the way down the line, and it's very important. When I ran the first year, I lost by a handful of votes, and when I ran again, I actually won by a handful of votes. So your vote counts, it's your voice. It's important that you exercise that right and show up and vote for Brett and John.